Here we fucking go. So I recently found like a whole bag of old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? Obviously they're not all like freaking super rare and stuff, but they're cards that would typically kinda use. Let me stop this video I'm watching. So yeah, and I just wanted to make a video to see like, cause I have a bunch of bulks, so just like what to do with stuff. Particularly, a lot of these cards aren't worth that much, but it's nice to like have around. Like here's a, God, I don't know if you guys can see, the damn focus is off. It's a man-eater bug from starter deck Yugi. It looks fine, right? Good quality and everything, right? You can't really keep a tab on what's gonna end up looking nice or not. Here's a Convulsion of Nature. That one has pretty nice condition from what I had. It wasn't on the sleeve. I actually put it on the sleeve just barely, just so it won't mess up. And then here's two cards, right? Yeah, here's a Bylon Epsilon. Really nice condition. And then the Insector, which is worth more, it actually got like some little, what do you call it, like bite marks? They're more like freaking punch hole things. Obviously that sucks for the card. Obviously it doesn't really put it at a nice state. And then I had this one on the sleeve. I don't know why. It's already hella jacked up and stuff. And that's something that let's rip the card up because it's not probably not worth nothing anymore. That's something you have to like kind of keep in mind. Like you put emphasis on cards you actually use, because a bunch of these are just like cheap cards, you know. And eventually you can't really keep attachment to that many, sadly. So with bulk, I would say, with bulk and like keeping cards intact, like here's some new Magic the Gathering cards. Here's a Hostage Taker, Bans Plastic Canyons, Unclaimed Territory. They're pretty high, well not super high price, but you know, for the new set, they're like pretty good. So yeah, as a whole, I say, even if you put them in sleeves, right? That's something people see a lot. You put it in sleeves, it does not mean that's gonna keep the card in good condition, right? It just means it has extra protection. Even these, they like fall down or like you get water on them and stuff. They might mess up, and then sometimes especially 2011. You go back 2011, there's like the rabbit. This card used to be worth like $10 or stuff. There's a bunch of cards that kind of devaluate. You can't. Actually, I used to keep my XYZs and what are they called? Toppers? Which is weird nowadays. It was just for me to distinguish from the actual deck. So yeah, just small video. That's about it. Can't really get attached too much to stuff. Sometimes cards rip. Bunch of things happen to them, but it's nice to keep them around. What you could do is actually make a deck. Look, here's an old Witch of the Black Forest. This Kaiba Evolution, I think. Limit Reverse from the 5Ds, I think. Red Eyes Black Dragon. There's even some elemental heroes, I think. Robin Goblin, Wabaku, Ascension Trap, Dust Tornado, Nobleman. So yeah, a lot of the cards, they're like starter decks and stuff, but the more cards that are like more used. So yeah, that's about it. Don't get too attached to the cards. If you are gonna save some cards, keep it at a minimum, I guess, because sometimes it doesn't really matter if they get messed up or something. That's about it. I'll be making another video about kind of like this. I know I always say that, but yeah. Hopefully this little stand thing, which I have in my neck, is good enough. That's about it. Good old bulk.